Day 16. Today's mantra is forgiveness. First and foremost, I forgive myself. For anything and everything that I've done wrong to somebody else. I forgive myself so that I can get stronger, learn, grow, and evolve from my troubled experiences in order to come at the people and my loved ones with a better energy. Do my best to remember the things that upset them, made them feel uncomfortable or uneasy. Dialing back to the serenity prayer. I think it goes, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with your mentality. The acuity that you have on forgiving yourself can be directly resembled in your movement. If you're failing to forgive yourself, maybe you're moving more aggressively in your qigong or in the way that you conduct your exercise. You move your vessel through time and space. Maybe you feel out of place or uneasy when you walk, run, or do any sort of exercise. A lot of that can be contributed back to the forgiveness you have of self, pointing the finger at yourself rather than at everybody else, asking what you can do rather than what they can do. A long time American saying, ask not what you can do, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. I've taken that literally and very seriously my entire life. Going into the military, I didn't go for any other purpose or reason other than I wanted to serve my country. I didn't go for college. I didn't go for the travel opportunities. I went because I wanted to serve my country to my fullest potential. And that was the only way that I seen fit. I still catch scrutiny from it. To this very day, I have to forgive myself constantly for it. Let and release the false judgment. You know, the people that like to poke fun, make fun of me for joining the military. Saying things like, oh, so you're the reason why I have freedom. You know, the exaggeration. I don't need to justify any of my service. My justification goes before God and country. That is all I care to know, the effort that I put into it. This country's got a big birthday coming up. I think a lot of veterans get emotional during that time of year. Not out of fear. The emotional fortitude, if you will, comes out of love and respect. Which less than 1% of our American population has the opportunity of feeling and enjoying because of military service. And I will say this about it. You take the man out of the service, but you can't take the service out of the man. Appreciate everybody that sees the example and serves their country in their own way outside of the military is also very appreciative, very respected in my mind. Federal workers, post office people, teachers, doctors, firefighters, people on the state level that are federally funded, judges. All you folks have my respect. They can never pay enough. Just like they could never pay us enough in the military. It has to come out of service. Which is a very special place in the heart and in the mind, in the gut. Slight bend in the knees on this one. Tongue at the roof of the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Inhaling on the raising of the arms. Exhaling down with the arms. So just waking up the cerebral spinal fluid. Feeling the energy move up and down the kinetic chain. Moving the lymphatic fluid into the cervical units. Utilizing the breath, breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, tongue at the roof of the mouth. Feel the synovial fluid best you can. Grounded into the earth, barefoot. Step out of the foot prisons for a little bit. Where you don't feel so trapped all the time. And just harmonize your energy, the earth's energy, best way that you see fit. Everybody's gonna look different. This might feel different for everybody. We're all on different paths and stages of life. I do believe exercise is a necessity and not a luxury. I am in alignment with the vision of clean air, water, and soil. I'm in favor of equitable systems for all mankind, free energy, and this is a form of that. So work through the tension with your intention. Do the very best you can to connect the heart with the mind, the stomach with the mind. Know that they work in congruency with each other, and oftentimes there are things in our day that make us become disconnected from the body or from the mind. And the more you feel that disconnection, the more you can come and do this medical Qigong. Medical Qigong is any practice that supersedes 20 minutes. So when you get into the medicinal benefits, or so it's said, you know. Highly advise that you do your own research. Don't ever take anything that I say to gospel. You know. This is all based off my experience, what I've learned. Things that make me feel good. And so, just trying to spread the goodness, the good feeling as far and wide as I can through cyberspace. The teachings and modalities that I've learned from multiple leaders, gurus, sages, biohackers, motivational speakers, you know, presidents, leading military officials. I do the best to put all that in my personal blender, drink it, and regurgitate it as far and wide as I can. So I'm not always right. Full disclosure. do the qigong for mental health, for tinnitus, helps with the tinnitus, helps with PTSD, helps with severe and chronic anxiety and depression, helps with sleep apnea. It's great for addiction, those of you that find yourselves in addiction. There's a lot of benefits to it, and it's given me some peace in my life. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all the subscribers and people that like my videos. Much love.